What's up, guys? It's Hudson here from Hudson's Tech, and welcome to 2026 and a Counter-Strike video on my channel. It's been 10 years, almost exactly, since I last made a Counter-Strike video, and so much has changed in my life and in the game and in the world and on YouTube and everything. I mean, 10 years, a full decade is really crazy. I never thought I would return to this. But Valve released an update 2 months ago where you could trade up reds to knives and even gloves, which didn't exist when I was playing. And I was like, why not give this another shot? Like, I haven't been playing any FPS. And I really used to love this game. So it's been a while, and I jumped back in. And then, as you do, I fell so far down the rabbit hole, as you will see, and have been thoroughly enjoying myself, as well as playing with my brother, who we didn't really get to play much when I used to stream Counter-Strike. He wasn't into it at the time. He was an Xbox gamer. Yeah, anyways, so I just wanted to say hey, do a super casual video where we watch a clip from the other night. I was playing some games with him. His name's Carson. You'll see him on here as Whale. And yeah, that's really it. Okay, so here we are. This is a game on Train. I have a couple of cool highlights from this, so we're just gonna kind of like watch, and I'm gonna talk over it like an old school gameplay video. If you remember those, if people still do those, and then who knows where this will go. I also plan on streaming, so check out twitch.tv/Hudson. I have that name, which is super fucking cool, on Twitch, and let's just roll with it, see what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna start let's do this. Does that work? I don't actually know how this works. Okay, I think that's how I do it. So anyways, none of this is earth-shattering clips, but this is just me getting back into Counter-Strike. Like I said, I haven't played this or any other really FPSs in a long time. I think I dabbled in a few other games, FPS-wise, but I really gave the whole genre a break when I stopped playing. My last Counter-Strike upload was in February of 2016, so very close to 10 years, and so much of my life was happening at that time. February 2016 was actually the first time that Maddie, my girlfriend at the time, had ever visited me in Arizona, and I was experiencing a serious relationship for the first time in my life, and I was really sick of playing Counter-Strike, to be honest. The gambling, like the whole gambling situation, I don't really know what to call it, of Counter-Strike at the time. Dude, those scout shots were sick. It was really kind of imploding, and I was afraid of the market just collapsing. And so I ended up selling all of my skins. I needed the money at the time too for school and some important things. And so I got out, and then I just stopped playing. And I was like just out, and focusing on other priorities in my life. And it felt really abrupt. And wow, yeah, I was really just standing in the fire there. Summit 1G, dude. And yeah, there was a lot happening in my life. I didn't have time to grind a game like this, and I wasn't enjoying grinding it anyways because they also reset the ranks. So yeah, so there was just like a whole ton of things that kind of went into the decision there. But you guys had always asked me to make more Counter-Strike content, and I've gone back, I don't even know how many times in the last 10 years to watch some of those videos, relive some of those really fun times, and see your guys' comments like, bro, if you only uploaded Counter-Strike more often, I love watching you play, all those cool things and nice things that you guys said, and have supported me for so long. So I thought it'd be fun to try and give it another shot. Maybe some of you are still out there. I'm really curious to hear what the last 10 years has been like for you. If any of you still play this game, if any of you have been dragged back into the game, which for me is exactly kind of what I explained just happened to me. And dude, I have been so enjoying it. So anyways, some highlights in the last 10 years. Maddie and I got married in 2022. So we just celebrated 3 years in December of being married, and 10 years of being together in August. This last year, Maddie was diagnosed with cancer, and that's what our whole year was really focused around. But extremely difficult year, and we could save that for another conversation. But she has beaten cancer successfully, and she is currently cancer-free. So we're kind of at like this interesting point in our life, and wanted to try and just like enjoy and start things again and have fun. I guess that's all the clips that I had for that. So I'll just go back to full cam for a second because there's more I wanted to say. But yeah, just like kind of reigniting some of our passions, and I really missed you guys. There have been so many times throughout the years where I've tried to sort of re-enter Hudson's Tech, but I never really landed it. I never fully committed, and I was changing the types of videos that I was doing, or the content that I was making based on what I was interested in at the time, which is totally cool. But I realize that so much time has passed that it would be fun to just try again and see what happens. I have a lot of friends in content creation who have bulldozed the last 10 years and done super well for themselves, and I just love to see that. And I've had many friends who have really had to hustle hard and grind through it, but seeing them do well. And then I've also had seen people that have fallen out of love with it, or just kind of been forced to move on and try new things, and really that's just what happens. Going back to school, or something happens in your family, and it's really wild to see that. So I just wanted to come here and say hi, and kind of maybe reestablish some Counter-Strike folks that have known me, or maybe are totally brand new, and say I'm gonna try this again. So like I said, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hudson, and let's see what we could do. So happy New Year's. It's great to see you guys. I hope you've been doing well. I would love to hear about it. I'm still on Twitter. It's not X. I will never call it that. I'm still on, like I said, Twitch, and Instagram, same as Twitter. Come find me and see what I'm up to, because I'm still active on those places. So anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.